Many homes were destroyed in the tornado outbreak, leaving families and their pets without a permanent place to live. A steady stream of dogs and cats are now ending up at animal shelters. One facility in Bowling Green, Kentucky has become a safe haven for those animals. And joining us right now is Lori Hare, the executive director of the Bowling Green Warren County Humane Society. Lori, thank you so much for speaking with us this morning. I was just imagining how animals have this heightened sense of danger, so they would immediately flee and run and go somewhere for safety. Where are you finding these animals?
So it was kind of strange. The first day, Saturday, the morning the storm happened, we really did not get a lot of calls. We were boots on the ground with search and rescue. We're pretty shocked that we didn't see or hear. We were not shocked that we didn't get any calls because phone lines just came up yesterday in the majority of the area. But it was the following day, it was Sunday, that we started seeing the influx, and majority of them were in areas that were the hardest hits, and dogs typically were walking sidewalk areas, roadway areas. Cats were a little different. They were usually hidden in areas that people were finding them. They don't tend to run off like a dog will. We did find a couple of dogs that were in crates where the owners were doing the responsible thing by putting them in crates, but unfortunately the tornado sucked them out of the home. And both of those actually miraculously lived, which was kind of unbelievable. But we have had some on the other end that were not so fortunate.
Do you know a head count, so to speak, for all the pets that you've taken in?
Well, there's different. We're housing right now about 24 owned animals where people have lost their homes, and we're offering temporary housing. There's also a local fairgrounds that's housing families with their pets, and I'm not sure of their number, but we've also had about 30 stray animals that have come in, and a large majority of those are from those affected areas. So right now, about 60 to 65.
Is there any way that people can help if they have a heart for these animals that are in the shelters right now? What can they do?
You know, a lot of people, the great thing about things like this is communities come together, and we've had a lot of people ask that. Of course, like every organization, monetary donations are great because you can purchase whatever you need. We feel like the greatest need is getting ready to happen within the next 3 or 4 days, with cell phone service coming up yesterday, internet services coming up yesterday. You can see our Lost and Found page here that you're scrolling through. The number of people that are posting lost and found pets just in the last 24, 48 hours has increased tremendously. So we know that's going to go up a lot. So people can go to our website and donate. They can also go there. There are a lot of rural areas around us that were hit also that probably don't have websites like ours. Our shelter is a little bit different. We network with a lot of rural counties around us. So we're already reaching out to those. And we've been very fortunate too. We've had a lot of organizations from other areas and other states that were able to come in and take our animals that were here prior to the storm to open up more space for us to house animals that were affected by it. So it has been a blessing. We tell people you can call us. The needs may change day to day. And now that our phone lines are working and our internet is working, people are definitely able to contact us, and we will update them as we can. And,
okay,
you know, we also want to encourage them. There are a lot of rural areas that are actually hurting worse than us because they don't have the boots on the ground help.
Right.
Well, we can direct them to those facilities too.
Well, that's great. Yeah, you're able to be kind of that channel, that connection point. Lori Hare, thank you so much for joining us. We've had the website up on the screen for those who are interested in helping. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for all you do.
Thank you all.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.